your twin flame. As a result of the coming changes that are occurring as we approach 2012, a lot of interest in finding one's soulmate or twin flame has come about. The first point that has to be made is there is difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. There is a lot of confusion, and some people have never heard the term twin flame or twin soul. The soulmate is a soul we have had a relationship with since the beginning of time. They are part of our soul family. Probably the best way to explain it is by comparing a physical lifetime to a grape and all the lifetimes a soul has experienced to a clump of grapes. Other souls in our soul family would be the next clump on the vine. As we incarnate into life, a grape separates from the clump, experiences life and returns to the cluster, bringing the knowledge he gained to be shared by the group. We have had many incarnations with our soulmates. From them we have been taught much, while at the same time they have learned much from us. We operate much on the same frequency as our soulmates and incarnate many lifetimes together. Our lived experiences with them would be varied, with both so-called positive and negative times shared. Twin flames, also called twin souls, are a different story. They are literally the other half of your soul. After creation, our souls split into two separate entities, each forming a complete soul. So it went since the beginning of time. Each part, or half of the soul, went on and lived many lifetimes as a separate entity. The two halves met rarely, only on special occasions, and on such occasions performed lives of very special spiritual missions. Was this soul we would feel deeply spiritual? We each have only one twin, and generally after being split, the two each became a complete entity and went their separate ways, incarnating over and over to gather human experience before coming back together. Ideally, this union happens in both of their last lifetimes on the planet so they can ascend together. Although you probably haven't had many lifetimes with your twin. For the joining to be permanent, the two uniting souls need to prepare. The meeting and union can be quite intense. All other relationships are but a practice for this sacred and spiritual union. It isn't always love at first sight. Oftentimes each or one of the individual souls is in a relationship that needs to be finalized. Even after meeting on the earth plane, it can take several years before they finally recognize each other. Timing is everything. All the time, the groundwork is being laid for the spiritual union. Once the final union is made, they will be united forever, and go on to live in higher dimensions of understanding. My spiritual journey began many years ago, after experiencing some life-changing events, which created in me the desire to search for life's meaning. I have traversed the globe in search of truth, my truth, during which time I have had an opportunity to study with Aborigine elders, Native American Indians, and some of the world's finest intuitives. All of this has led me to better understand our world and all things therein contained.